Begin with a question that delicately touches the heartstrings. Have you ever wondered why some cities rich in history and culture are also some of the most dangerous places in the world? This query sets the tone for our journey into the complicated and often ambiguous landscape of human society and its dynamics. The exploration begins with an understanding of human behavior, a complex tapestry woven from threads of individual experiences, societal norms, and inherent natures. It is within this labyrinthine network of interactions that cities thrive or decline, their fates often determined by the strength of their societal structures. We delve deeper into these societal structures, the pillars that hold up the edifice of civilization. They include the economic frameworks that enable prosperity and create disparities, the political systems that wield power and maintain order, and the cultural norms that shape identities and foster cohesion. Each pillar, while integral, also harbors potential sources of instability. We then arrive at the story of transformation. This isn't an overnight change, but a slow, painstaking process that spans years, sometimes even centuries. It starts subtly, often with a ripple in the socioeconomic fabric, a shift in political power, or a surge in crime rates. These markers of upheaval are the harbingers of change that, unchecked, can spiral a city into becoming a danger zone. Each chapter in this saga of transformation presents its own unique challenges. They could be socioeconomic upheaval, brought about by the damning hand of poverty or the unchecked inflation, political instability, where corruption runs deep and trust is a rare commodity, or rampant crime, where law and become mere illusions. It's a narrative that unfolds over decades, if not centuries, with each chapter bringing its own set of challenges. This narrative isn't about assigning blame, but about understanding the complex dynamics that can shape a city's destiny, painting a tapestry of intrigue, drama, and resilience. The story underscores the importance of robust societal structures, responsible governance, and an informed citizenry in safeguarding the essence of a city. Take Caracas, Venezuela, for instance. This sprawling metropolis, a vibrant mix of culture and history, was once the epitome of wealth and growth in the Latin American region. Bursting at the seams with booming businesses, flourishing arts, and an energetic populace, the city stood as a shining beacon of prosperity, a testament to the potential of the region. However, fortune is a fickle mistress, and time would eventually bring a shadow over this once glowing city. The golden age of Caracas began to fade with the recession that hit the world in the 1980s, and Venezuela was no exception. The economic downturn pushed the city into a spiral of decline that would last decades, starting a dark chapter in its history. As the economy struggled, the problems were further compounded by rampant political corruption that seeped into every corner of the city. The very people entrusted with it were now partaking in its systematic dismantling. The public institutions started decaying, leaving a vacuum that was filled by the rise of crime syndicates. This led to a drastic increase in violence on the streets of Caracas, further accelerating its descent into lawlessness. The city, once known for its bustling avenues and vibrant nightlife, became for criminal activities and a playground for the lawless. The city's descent into chaos didn't happen overnight. It was a slow and painful process that began with an economic downturn in the 80s, exacerbated by political corruption and the rise of violent crime. Or consider Mogadishu, Somalia's capital. This bustling city has a history that is both complex and intricate. Once a flourishing trade port, it became an arena for perpetual struggle. A city with a past colored by periods of prosperity and periods of strife, it has witnessed the passage of empires, the rise and fall of civilizations. The turbulent history of Mogadishu includes enduring brutal civil wars, famines that led to scores of deaths, and recurring terrorist attacks that shook its very foundations. These harrowing events have painted a grim picture of the city, turning what was once a beacon of commercial prosperity into a battleground. The constant state of conflict has left an indelible mark on its landscape, turning magnificent structures into ruins. This unfortunate transformation is not limited to the physical world alone, but has also permeated the psyche of its inhabitants. The relentless strife has instilled a state of perpetual fear in them, turning life into a daily struggle for survival. The once vibrant city of Mogadishu now stands as a stark reminder of the devastating effects of war and conflict. Then there's Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, a city marred by drug-related violence. This is the city that has been the epicenter of the brutal and bloody drug war that has raged on for years. a city that stands as a stark reminder of the devastating impact that the illegal drug trade can have on a community. The rise of powerful cartels with an insatiable greed, the resulting battle for control, and the government's subsequent war on drugs have all converged to transform this once vibrant border city into a perilous battlefield. Innocent civilians who are often caught in the crossfire find themselves living in constant fear, with death and destruction a daily occurrence. The city's streets bear witness to the unspeakable horrors, the bullet-ridden walls, and the deserted houses that serve as chilling reminders of the city's turbulent past. In this city, life is often cheap, an expendable commodity in the ruthless world of drug trafficking. The peace that once thrived here has become a luxury, a fleeting concept that few can afford, as the city remains caught in the relentless grasp of violence and fear. Yet, even amidst this chaos, there are those who cling to the hope of a better and safer future, proving the indomitable spirit of this city's inhabitants. Peace is a luxury few can afford. Yet despite their notorious reputations, these cities serve as home to millions of individuals from diverse backgrounds and cultures. Each day, the sun rises and sets over these vast urban landscapes, illuminating the hustle and bustle of life that continues to thrive, in spite of the dangers lurking in the shadows. These are not just plain concrete jungles, but rather melting pots of human spirit and determination that persist in the face of staggering odds. These people, inhabitants of such perilous environments, are not merely surviving, but striving for a sense of normality and stability. Amidst the sound of sirens, the constant hum of unrest, and the disturbing news headlines, they hustle, they thrive. They wake up each morning with a renewed sense of hope, courage, and determination, ready to face and overcome whatever challenges the day may bring. Their lives are not dictated by fear, but instead, they are motivated by the overwhelming desire to lead fulfilling lives, raise families, succeed in their careers, and contribute to their communities. Their stories are examples of the endurance of the human spirit, demonstrating that no matter how adverse the circumstances, resilience and fortitude can shine through. They show that beneath the surface of these stigmatized cities, there is an undying pulse of life, of dreams, ambition, and most importantly, hope. The local parks echo with the laughter of children, markets bustle with the rhythm of daily commerce, and schools hum with the sound of knowledge being passed on to the next generation. They are a testament to human resilience and the indomitable spirit to survive and thrive, even in the harshest of conditions. However, it's not all doom and gloom. We are witnessing a technological revolution that is playing a critical role in combating these challenges. In an era where technology is seamlessly integrating into our everyday life, it becomes an instrumental tool, not only in revolutionizing our comfort and convenience, but also in ensuring our safety and security. From advanced surveillance systems to predictive policing, technology is serving as a beacon of hope, a protective shield against the ominous threats that loom large over our society. Take, for example, the city of Chicago. This bustling metropolis has adopted an innovative approach to crime prevention, leveraging sophisticated surveillance systems to maintain law and order. These systems rely on artificial intelligence to analyze patterns in criminal behavior and predict potential crime scenes. With this knowledge at their disposal, law enforcement can take preventative action, thereby disrupting criminal activities before they even occur. Similarly, in the vibrant city of Rio de Janeiro, technology is being used in a different way. Here, it is the power of the community that is being harnessed. Community-driven initiatives, bolstered by technology, are making a significant difference in combating crime and violence. With the advent of social media and other digital platforms, people are coming together, sharing information and working hand in hand with law enforcement to ensure safety in their neighborhoods. In addition to these technological advancements, there's another aspect that is bringing much needed attention and resources to these regions: responsible tourism. This new form of travel places paramount importance on respect for local communities and their environments. It encourages travelers to immerse themselves in the culture and traditions of the places they visit. It's not about being a bystander, but an active participant, understanding the local way of life and contributing to their socio-economic development. It's about creating positive impacts, promoting sustainable practices, and ensuring that the benefits of tourism are shared equitably with the local population. Responsible tourism is more than just a trend. It's a movement that is gaining momentum, reshaping the future of travel. It's about understanding rather than judging, about supporting rather than exploiting. It's about traveling with a purpose, with a conscience, and with respect for the places and people you encounter along the journey. In summary, the journey of a city's transition towards becoming dangerous is often a complex interplay of socioeconomic factors, political instability, and crime. This complex process, dictated by an intricate web of circumstances, can be influenced by numerous factors. Sometimes it's due to political turmoil, a failing economy, or rampant crime. However, despite these adversities, the human spirit of resilience shines through, offering hope amidst the turmoil. This resilience is further aided by advances in technology and rise of responsible tourism. These two forces are playing an increasingly significant role in mitigating the threats and transforming these beleaguered cities for the better. The fruits of these efforts are illustrated by the transformation of once dangerous cities into thriving and vibrant communities. It demonstrates the potential for change and the power of human determination in the face of adversity. So, the next time you hear about the world's most dangerous cities, remember their stories. These are not just simple tales of danger and despair. They are also narratives of hope and transformation. Remember the people who call these places home, their struggles, their dreams, and the relentless efforts being made to make them safer. These cities, these people, are not defined solely by their adversities. They are also characterized by their will to overcome, to change, and to herald a better future. Their stories serve as testaments to human resilience and the potential for positive change. After all, every city has a tale to tell, and sometimes the most challenging stories are also the most inspiring.